Hello everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hiram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hiram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And make sure you check out my brand Selfless by Hiram, which is in store at Target if you want to get some gorgeous skin. The other day I was thinking about some of my videos and how many videos I have filmed that are always featuring products. Don't get me wrong, I'm fully addicted to skincare. And I'm sure some of you are too. They should really start a Skincare Addicts Anonymous group. I'll see you there. But yeah, I was just thinking about how in so many videos I'm always talking about products that you can buy to help with certain issues. And then I realized, have I ever made a video about skincare tips that are free? $0? I don't think so. And not gonna lie, I was shocked because so many aspects of taking care of your skin and maintaining that beautiful face are free. So I figured I would make an entire video dedicated to only free skincare tips. Don't even worry about pulling out your wallet. Keep it in your pants, baby. Because all these tips are completely free of charge from yours truly based on my 27 years of existence and many bad examples of what not to do to your skin. Actually, a lot of these tips are even more important than skincare products. Yeah, I said it. So let's go. The number one most important skincare tip that is absolutely free, but critical if you want good skin, I'm sorry to say it, but it's sleep. You gotta get a full night of sleep. And I hate to be the one saying this because I have always been the person that's like, psh, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I can survive on 3 hours a night. And let's just say that I've had to work overtime on my skincare routine to get rid of the damage that has been caused by a lifetime of not getting enough sleep. Data literally shows that not getting enough sleep, first of all, makes pretty much everything about living terrible, but it's the biggest contributor to dark circles, premature aging, texture, dryness. Sleep is necessary for our bodies to function. And if you're not getting enough sleep, your skin is not a top priority compared to the other organs in your body. And I'll say over the past month and a half, 2 months, I've been getting a full night's sleep every night and I have noticed such an improvement in my skin. It's really made a positive difference. And the best part is that it's completely free. So don't be a hard-headed tourist like me. Listen to my advice and get a full night's worth of sleep because you won't regret it. Number 2. This one is such a huge contributor to bad skin, but a lot of people just don't do it. If you're someone who wears makeup, cleanse your brushes often. Very often. Ideally after every use, but at least once a week. A dirty makeup brush is the perfect breeding ground for bacteria, germs, dirt, oil, literally the perfect cocktail to give you a really bad breakout. And this kind of always seemed obvious to me because I used to work as a makeup artist. I would always clean my brushes, but I've seen many TikToks of people who did not realize that you should clean your makeup brushes and have used the same ones for years. Swamps look more clean than some of these makeup brushes I've seen. So if your skin is struggling and you wear makeup, please just use some dish soap and your hand and just rub it around for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Hang it upright so it doesn't damage the bristles and mama will be proud of you. But if you are someone who gets impatient, which was definitely always me, I loved using the Cinema Secrets brush cleanser. It definitely doesn't replace a good deep clean, but it's a really nice way of just getting all that makeup instantly off your brush. If you do want to buy a product, but dish soap is perfectly fine. Number 3 is always one that really annoyed me whenever I would look up skincare advice or whenever people would tell me skincare advice. I still roll my eyes a little bit, but it is true. Reduce your stress. Stress next to sleep is one of the biggest contributors to skin issues. Let me tell you, it will age you so quickly. A week ago, I was looking at pictures of me last year during really stressful periods of my life. And man, the skin difference is actually wild. There's such a stark contrast in my skin when I'm really going through it versus when I'm practicing good stress relief. And I always hate this tip because I have depression and anxiety. Telling me to reduce stress is like telling a depressed person to just be happy. It doesn't help. It really is about a lot of lifestyle changes, mindfulness tricks, medication. There's so many factors that go into that. But I have for the past 3 months been taking ashwagandha supplements. But ashwagandha really does work to lift my mood. And I love the Nature Made one. You can find it at Walgreens, CVS. But any kind works. That's the only thing that I've really noticed helps me to be a little bit more relaxed and feeling better besides, major lifestyle changes. But yes, technically speaking, the more you can reduce your stress, the better your skin will be because it is a huge, huge factor. Ooh, this one's fun. As someone with puffy under eyes, y'all have probably seen the under eye ice globes, fancy cooling facial tools that cost a ton of money. But if you want a quick fix for your puffy under eyes, literally just take spoons, put them in the freezer, and when you're ready to depuff, just run them under a little bit of water. Make sure there's some water under your under eye area so it doesn't, stick to your skin and irritate it. And then just gently press and slowly move the spoon back and forth on your under eye area for a good 10 minutes. Totally free, but like I said, make sure you run it underwater first because think of what happens with your fingers to ice cubes. You don't want that happening to your under eye area. Another lifestyle change one, and I really have a personal issue with this contributing to bad skin, but so be it. It's literally poison. Yes, if you cut out alcohol, your skin will get a lot better. And I will vouch for my own anecdotal evidence because this has happened to me. Over the last month, I've been on a new medication where I can't drink alcohol unless I want to die, which I don't. And so I cut out alcohol. And I'm just going to be honest, you guys, it really does impact your skin more than you think. And I'm someone who, would only really drink on the weekends, but it still majorly impacted my skin. I feel like my skin is so much better now. My under eyes are definitely less puffy and my skin feels more hydrated and plump. Now, I know that nobody out there is drinking alcohol thinking, this is going to be great for my skin. Like, we don't care. Alcohol is for fun and flavor. Everyone knows that it's poison. However, I will say in this, new sobriety that I'm in, I've been on a hunt for like non-alcoholic drinks that, still make you feel good. And I've been loving the Kin Euphorics drinks. You know how I was talking about ashwagandha before? This has a shit ton in it and a bunch of other really good for you ingredients that when you drink one of these, it's so wild. You feel really good, calm, giggly, more silly, but it doesn't feel like alcohol. I don't know. I absolutely love this stuff. I have bought so many boxes. You know what? I'm going to have some right now. So if you're looking to cut out alcohol or you're sober, I definitely recommend these. But regardless, not drinking is unfortunately really, really good for your skin. Ooh, this is a hack that I posted on my TikTok that a lot of people found really weird and kind of gross, but I'm just going to say it. I used to use this hack all the time. Toilet seat covers, the little like paper sheets, that is the same shit as blotting papers. Those little sheets of paper that you pay like $10 for? Yeah, same shit. And I am not saying that you should take a box of unopened toilet seat covers from a store, bathroom, and take them home, nor have I ever done this. I'm just saying that they work the same. Do what you want with that information. Okay, so maybe this hack isn't totally free, but you can literally buy those on Amazon for so cheap, cut them up in squares and use them as blotting papers. Call me ratchet, but it saves money. And it was great when I was super broke. Oh, this one is huge. So I'm just coming for every little piece of joy that you have in your life in this video. Cut out candy and sweets, or at least just like reduce your intake of them. Diet and skin aren't always linked. It really just depends on the person. But I will say for myself, anytime I eat candy without fail, I will break out somewhere on my face. It's just inevitable. I've accepted it. And that's really why I don't eat candy anymore. I used to love that shit. Gummy bears were my addiction. But after so many times of breaking out, I was like, I just have to cut this out of my diet. Like, there's no way around it. And I will still treat myself every once in a while and, brace for impact when the breakout comes. But I really just recommend paying attention when it comes to your diet. And if you are going to eat foods that you notice break you out, make sure you're going in with salicylic acid, exfoliants, really taking care of your skin in the days after that you ate candy. Oh my God, this one is huge. This free tip was literally life-changing for me back when I used to get really bad breakouts. Wash your pillowcases and face towels frequently. Very, very, very frequently. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you sleep, your skin excretes like a lot of dirt, oil, sweat. And where does all that shit go? In your pillowcase. And if you're reintroducing your skin to that every single night, it's definitely not helping. And I know I made a video about this before, but what I did when I was in high school, I saved up my money and bought 7 cheap pillowcases. And each night I would sleep on one side, sleep on the other, swap out the pillowcase, sleep on one side, sleep on the other, and wash my pillowcases once a week. And that single trick literally reduced like 90% of my breakouts. It is revolutionary. So helpful. So if you keep breaking out and you can't figure out why, I definitely recommend washing your pillowcases very frequently or doing what I did. And the last tip, this one's going to be very boring, but it's really important. Practicing sun avoidance. Now I know you might already have your sunscreen, you're feeling good about protecting your skin, but sunscreen isn't the end all be all of not getting sun damage. Even if you have the most powerful SPF out there and you're reapplying every 2 hours, if you're out all day in the sun, you're still going to get sun damage. And that's where sun avoidance can be really helpful. Now I am super bad at this. I'll be honest, because I'm a firm believer in living your life, doing fun things that are outside and not totally giving a fuck. But the way I do it is whenever there's shade, always going under the shade. When I go to the beach, I almost always wear a shirt. I always wear sunglasses outside 24/7 to prevent, my eyes from getting damaged, but also to prevent squinting, straining my eyes, just things like that. It's really good to be mindful of and not, second nature to everyone. Like I grew up on a cattle ranch.
Howdy, my name is Seymour. Seymour Buds.
Sunglasses were not a thing. Sunscreen was non-existent. I don't put body oil all over me and go out in the sun and tan. But I'm still doing like a ton of fun stuff outside. I'm outside like all the time, hiking, surfing. Like, don't get me wrong, live your life, but just find extra opportunities to, wherever you can, avoid that direct sunlight because it is the biggest thing that will prematurely age your skin. And nobody wants that. Whew, you guys, I feel like I really breezed through these. This was a lot of free skincare tips. I hope you're not overwhelmed, but these have been so helpful in my life and I really hope hope they help you too, because just doing a skincare routine on its own without implementing at least some of these tricks, you're just not going to be getting the best results. And I totally get it. The economy is rough right now. People do not have a lot of extra money to spend. So if you're feeling discouraged about that, no need to worry. These tips are for you. Let me know if you guys want to see a part 2 to this video, because I have so many more I could cover. You know what? I actually would love to make a part 2, but with suggestions you guys have, things that have really worked for you. So make sure you comment down below with what has really helped your skin that's totally free, and I might feature you in the next video. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.